Sure, you're correct. I was raised in a very loving and very devout Roman Catholic household, and I went on to graduate from a Catholic grade school, high school, and college. And ironically, it was at the end of my Catholic college education that I began to really study the Bible, and began to compare what the Bible was teaching against some of my Catholic beliefs. And even though there's probably 80% or so things that we share with Roman Catholics, like the Trinity and the deity of Christ and the virgin birth and such, I started seeing discrepancies between what other things that they taught that Protestants don't believe in. I started seeing that the things that Protestants believe are actually closer to what the Bible actually teaches. And my conversion away from Roman Catholicism wasn't because of anything bad that happened to me, or as some people assume, well, you weren't well catechized. Well, based on my education that I just shared with you, I was very well catechized. I knew my religion very well. So my conversion away from it to Protestantism was more theological in nature. And my mother, who had actually become a Christian a year before, my mother Darlene, she actually shared the gospel with me because she started attending a Bible study at her work that her boss was teaching. And I started coming to the Bible studies, and when I heard the gospel and I believed it for the very first time, it was in August in 2004. I got down on my knees. I asked Jesus to save me and forgive me in my sins, and he did. And from that point on, it's just been a roller coaster in a good way, and because I've been living my life for Christ now instead of for myself.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So what got you involved back in the day from your transition? Was there a particular doctrine though that kind of stuck out to you? But I don't know if you've even shared this in some of your videos. You've talked to people. Was there, there's Mary, there's the Pope, there's sacraments, there's a lot of things that could be sometimes, when people come out of witnesses or Mormonism or oneness or SDA or other groups, there's sometimes a certain thing that kind of just gnawed at them for a while. Was there anything for you?
Yeah, basically, essentially, it was the gospel. And because as a Roman Catholic, I believed that we were saved by grace through faith. They believe, Catholics claim that they believe Romans 2:8-9, but they believe that we are saved through the sacraments, that the grace is somehow infused, which you must participate in. So it actually adds works to faith. They're not pure Pelagians, where they believe that it's works-based, but it's faith plus works. They do not believe in what's called justification by faith alone, which the Council of Trent in the 16th century anathematized or excommunicated anyone who actually believed that, and yet that is actually what the gospel is. And after I believed in the gospel after reading the Bible, then I started studying other things. And about a decade ago or so, I made a video on YouTube that has over 100,000 views now about the perpetual virginity of Mary, because it was based on a Bible study that we had done. That I've been doing Bible studies for like 15 years now, and it garnered just a lot of views and discussion and everything, and I've talked about it and had the debate on it, like you had mentioned with Trent Horn earlier, which is our second debate. The first one was on the canon, and it just kind of snowballed from there.